Do you know, when you're flying, you get to see all sorts of things going on down below you? Sometimes, if I'm really high up, I can't really tell what things are until I swoop down to have a closer look. Today, I can see a strange cloud of dust moving along a road, so I'm going to swoop down to see what's going on. Would you like to join me?
Oh, hello. Are you all walking along this long and dusty road too? I don't really like it, as there's very little to drink and nothing to eat, especially my favourites. I like thistles. Ooh, lovely, spiky, crunchy thistles. But I haven't seen a thistle since we left Nazareth, and I think that was weeks ago, although donkeys aren't really very good at counting the passing days. I don't suppose you've seen any tasty-looking thistle patches in the area, have you? You know, I used to have such an easy and simple life. I've lived in Nazareth, colt and donkey, never left the town before. I'll tell you what my life used to be like. It was wonderful. I had a comfortable little stable in my master's house, with plenty of food and water, and there was even a patch of thistles that grew outside that I could nibble on whenever I liked. On special days, like my birthday, I might even eat a whole thistle, just for a treat. My master, he's called Joseph, by the way, is a carpenter, so most days he'd be making things in his workshop, and I could graze peacefully. Then once a week he'd load me up, and off we'd go to the market in town to see what we could sell. Sometimes my load was a little bit heavy, but I only had to work one day a week, and that seemed fair. But now everything has changed.
Well, it can't be a heavier load, as you're just carrying a young girl on your back. She's got to be lighter than all the wood a carpenter needs to move.
Oh, she is. She can fidget a bit, but most of the time she's a pleasure to carry. No, my whole world has changed. You see, Joseph got engaged to Mary, and suddenly I'm not going to market once a week. Oh, no. Now it feels like I'm walking right across the world on these bumpy and dusty tracks. And even worse, we're camping. No nice warm stable at night for this donkey. Nowhere to shelter when it rains, just plod, 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 and then sleep outside. And next morning, plod some more.
But you must know why you're off on a long walk. Hasn't your master told you?
He and Mary have been talking about lots of things, but I'm not sure a donkey like me can make sense of them.
Tell me, I might be able to help.
They talk about the Romans wanting to count something, and everyone having to travel to their hometown, and it's all got to be in the next few weeks. Well, I can tell you that Nazareth is my hometown, and the only things I want to count are in my thistle patch.
Well, it's not just you travelling. As I've been flying about, I've seen hundreds of people on the move.
I don't know why these Romans couldn't count us where we were. Why do we have to go all the way to Bethlehem? And then, I suppose, once everything's been counted, I'll have to walk all the way home.
I have heard that the Romans want to count everyone, and each man has to go back to his hometown to be counted. So your owner must be a descendant of David, which is why you need to go to Bethlehem.
Well, if you've seen all this going on, can you answer me some questions?
I'll try.
Are there thistles in Bethlehem?
I'm sure you'll find some.
Hooray! Is it much further to Bethlehem?
I think it's only a couple more days for you. You're nearly there.
And lastly, can you tell me why the girl on my back seems to be getting heavier and heavier each day?
I think that might be because she's about to have a baby.
Oh dear, that'll be another person to carry. If you don't mind, I'd better get on with the plodding to Bethlehem now. Thanks for your help. Bye.
I think there's a lot more going on than my friend the donkey realises. I'll see if I can catch up with him later. See you soon. Bye.